What's happening? What's happening? 392 Blurred Lines coming back at you with another video. First time coming to the channel, welcome to the channel. For all you other guys and gals that's been rocking with me, hey, we back one more time with another video. Now today, I am going to be putting the motor in, and I have to relocate my engine plate mounts. That's what I gotta do. I already took out the old ones. Now I gotta put in some new ones. So in order to do that, I gotta drop the motor down in the car to do that. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my mock-up transmission on the back of the engine because there's nothing in it. It's just a shell. So I'm gonna put that on the back of the engine, and then I'm gonna sit it down in here, put it in where it's supposed to be located, and then I'm going to put my engine brackets down along the frame rails. Let me show you where I'm at with this, and you'll get a better idea as to what I'm talking about. All right. So we have an empty engine bay, and these are going to be the brackets that I'll be using. What I'll be doing when I get the engine sit down in here, this is where they were originally located. I will be putting a new set in here, taking the place of the old ones. I just have to move them back. They were up about in this area, so these will be simply just be getting moved back. But I gotta put the engine down inside of here before I can do that. So I'll put the motor in, I'll put these up against the back of the engine plate. I'll put them on the back side of the engine plate, and then I will tack it in place, take the motor back out, and then I will go ahead and weld a couple of beads across it. Now the plan is to also put some gussets. I also have some flat steel stainless, and I will be making these gussets. As you can see, the shape and the line, they will sit inside here, and then I will weld those as well, which will give it more support, more stability. So that's what the plan is. There's my transmission shell. Nothing's in it. And we have the old small block sitting here, ready to get the back. We'll get the transmission mated up to it so we can get it sat down inside of here and try to get something done today. In all actuality, the day is gone. It is now, it must be going on 10 o'clock. I'm sure it is. It's going on 10 o'clock. So, it's a little later than just daytime. It is dark, it's nighttime, and I'm out in the garage getting ready to make something happen. Today being Wednesday. Well, tonight being Wednesday night. All right. Hey, so you guys go ahead and stick with me, and we're gonna see if we can at least get this sat down in here tonight. Maybe get the brackets tacked in, and I would like to get the motor back out. Now, if you guys want to hang out with me tonight, that's cool. But if some of you got to go to sleep, that's understandable as well. Of course, you won't see this video till tomorrow anyway. So, all right. As I always tell you guys, I'm not an influencer, but I am an encourager. I want to encourage somebody else. Get off the sofa, get out in the garage, get out in your pole barn, wherever your hot rod is, and get something done. Just do something. If you don't do nothing but go outside in the garage, sit in a chair and sit back and look at it and daydream, you did something. Daydream is over with for this brother. I'm about to get this thing running real soon, quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, I'm gonna quit messing around. Go get your snacks and meet me right back. And we're gonna make this thing happen, all right? All right. All right, once again, you guys, gals can probably hear, I got my salamander going, a little chilly, but I gotta have some heat going, so I gotta have that running. Also got me a little space heater out here. Just trying to keep from getting cold. No breath. So it's pretty warm in here. I'll probably be shutting it off pretty soon because it is pretty warm. I had it on earlier today when I was out here after work, and it is pretty warm. So we're just gonna make this up on the back side and see if we can keep it moving. I'm at to change bolts. These longer ones are for that transmission because it has the scatter shield on it. So they have to be longer. So I'm going to have to get some shorter ones just for this mock-up. Those are the ones for that transmission along with that scatter shield, that is. So let me get some shorter bolts for this. We're just going to put these with the original transmission that's going in it. Like so. Alright, I think I will put, I don't need no more than just the 2 in there, considering I'm just sitting it down inside, but I will go ahead and put a couple more in just to tighten it down a little bit more. Don't really need it, but I'm going to. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and see if we can't jack this thing up and get it set down inside of here. And it'll give me a little tilt. Could have been real ugly. Okay, we need to put the jack up under the bottom. Jack under the transmission. Mount on there so that it's in its right place. So we're going to take off this transmission mount and we're going to get that put on the back of this transmission, and we're just going to keep it moving. I need to find out what size this is. Alright. We got it sitting down in there, and now it's just a matter of putting our brackets on, put them in the location where they need to go. Get you up here where you can see what's going on. So now it's just a matter of locating the brackets right behind where I want them to sit. Tacking them in that location. Let's see how it's sitting there. Very simple. Actually, I should be able to get this out of the way. There's no weight on it. Trying to creep off up in there. Other than that, I will measure. Of course, it's sitting in there. He said, when he told me to do this, he said when I sit this down in here, just let it relax, and that's what I did. Let it relax where it was comfortable, where it had been sitting. So that's where it was sitting. So that's what I have. So what I will be doing, I will be putting these brackets in here, and I will just tack them. Just spot weld them. I'll just spot weld them in. And go from there. Just like so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my welder, get everything all hooked up. I'm gonna go ahead and tack these in. Before I do that, I do believe I want to spray. Probably should have did that before I put that in there. But I can actually just mark them. I can mark those areas and remove the engines and put them back down there. I don't have to tack them, because what I want to do, I want to put some primer over that bare metal first and just sand or grind the area where the weld is going to be, because I don't want it to be bare metal under the brackets, because all it's going to do is rust in that area if I don't protect that exposed metal. So I will go ahead and just mark these brackets where they're positioned at. I'll mark them, and then I'll get this back out of the way, sit the brackets down in, and then tack them on in. That seems like the best way of doing it, to where I'm not going to have to worry about those spots rusting out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this thing back out of here. I'm gonna mark these off, mark the location. I'm gonna get this thing back out of here, hopefully without crushing my grill. Let me move this out of the way. That will make it a lot easier. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, we'll hook the hoist back up, and see if we can't get this thing back up out of here. Get you guys out of my way. these out. Back on the floor. And I'm looking at getting down in here. First, what I want to do, I do want to shoot some primer on that bare metal. Of course, putting that primer on there, I may not even get to weld these in tonight because the paint's going to be wet. Alright, turn this heat off. I sure got to turn that heat off. It done got hot up in here. Of course, I'm in here working, I'm moving, so yeah, I'm warm. Actually, a good thing about this is paint and primer. Rust-Oleum. And this color is actually Satin Canyon Black. That's what the inside of this color is, Satin Canyon Black. Since I'm going to paint this, I might as well remark this line. So I know exactly where I need to put it. With my pencil. Okay. Wonderful. Back over here. No, I'm just going to run a piece of tape across it, and the tape will keep the paint from sticking where my line is. Areas that I've all scuffed all up. Cool beans. Just a little touch up on these spots. Nothing major. Just a little touch up. All right. I don't think I'm spraying anything else because this is simply just to cover up metal. This is not the actual color that's going to be down inside here. I just want to cover up this metal because I had this down to nothing but metal when I sanded it and cleaned it all up. So I think freshen it up a little bit. That's all. Just freshen it up a little bit. That's it. Call it good. Stick a fork in it. Matter of fact, I need to paint that other piece that goes across here. I haven't even painted that yet. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. All right, we're at the point now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tack these brackets in. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and weld them on in. Paint's dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna weld these brackets in here because my goal, I'm gonna get this motor set down in here tonight. Oh yeah, right now it's about 1:45 in the morning, so I don't have to get up and go to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to get something done out here on Operation Dark. So let's kick on back and you can sit here and watch me do what I do. All right? All right. Pretty good without the helmet. Of course, I wasn't looking at it either. Always covered up with your glove. Don't look, never look at that light. Don't look at the light. See if we can do the back side, because that did work pretty good. do I put the gussets? Do I actually take that extra time and make these gussets? I don't believe I need them. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to put them on there. Because there is no way that can come loose. No way. No way is it going to be twisted. No way. So, I think I'm going to leave it as is, other than do a little more sanding on it, a little more grinding on it, to where it's nice and smooth for that engine plate to sit down in there. I can get in there some kind of way to grind it. Oh. Cut off little mate. Nope. Crawler wheel. Nope. I had to have used a sanding disc. Not a little belt sander. There's a belt sander that I've used before. I think that must be what I've used. I had to use that. So, that being the case, I really can't put that engine down in here until I get that cleaned up. But I can put the transmission on the right back of the motor, and it will be ready. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this thing down. I'm going to shut it down, and I'm just going to keep it moving because there's other things I got to do, and I can't do it all in one shot. But I did get the engine mounts welded back in. I still have yet holes to drill in them, but I'm going to drill those holes in at the same time I drill the holes in the engine plate. I'll do them at the same time. So that will be done when I get the motor dropped in. But as far as doing what I needed to do tonight, got these engine mounts welded in, and that was the main goal for tonight. Get these engine mounts welded in so that tomorrow or in the morning I can get a little bit further and get a little bit more done. And this part will be finished. So, with all that being said and done, I'm going to shut this thing down, and I'm going to come back to you guys a little bit later on. Once again, first time coming to the channel, welcome to the channel. If the video's a little lengthy, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I said I'm going to try to show you guys everything I got going on, everything I got to do. Now, I did have to grind this small area on the block for the clearance of the start. I already did that. I may show you guys a little later on exactly what I had to do. I'll show you right now while it's on my mind. I'll show you when I get the motor picked up. Actually, the starter will be on. When I get ready to put the starter on, I'll show you where I had to do some grinding. All right. So I'm going to shut this thing down, and I'm going to come back to you a little bit later on with another banger. And we're going to keep it moving. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. 392 Blurred Lines coming at you. Peace out.